Hi, I'm Kat Cassidy, your host of Tucson Taboo and Underground. Today we are talking with controversial stand-up comedian Brian Taraz. Where do you come from and what brings you to Tucson?
If you got a close-up of my shirt, that should explain it all. I come from a bottomless freaking pit, okay? It's been a couple of thousand years and shit. Then I showed up in Tucson because it's the perfect place to come back out when you get a second shot.
Alright, how long have you been doing your specific type of, using the scripture in your sketches? And
so the thing is, I've always enjoyed scripture because all my friends that are smart don't believe in God anymore, okay? And that's okay, and religion sucks, and religion is a pain in the ass. And then all my religious friends, they're really kind of nice but boring to talk to, and atheists you can't have a conversation with. So, I've always enjoyed the scripture, the words, because I read. I like it. It's poetic. It's beautiful. Quran and the Bible, Bhagavad Gita, all that. Anyway, and then in the course of reading all that, I figured out that the number one main character that's really freaking cool is Satan. You know, and everyone's all afraid, but no, Satan is like the good guy. And so then that got incorporated. So I've been doing that scripture about 30 years. Tucson, Arizona. Mic check.
All right. So next question. All right. What got you started in stand-up comedy?
Chicks, hot chicks, and interviews on cool shows.
There you go. All right. What would you say is the most controversial thing about your sketches that you do?
I have a channel called Occupy God on YouTube. So it's YouTube/Occupy God. It was during the Occupy Wall Street, Occupy Tucson period of time. I thought if they're taking down banks and structures and government, I'll take down I'll do the religious part of it. So the first episode is really good. You don't have to watch the rest of it. It gets pretty wacky. But what was your question again?
What would you say is most controversial about what you do?
So then what I do is people expect their imagination of Satan to be this nasty guy with a big dick. Okay, I don't have a big dick. I have a nice size. Mic check! Tucson, Arizona! Are you ready?
All right, what do you think of the local comedy scene here?
The local comedy scene is hard because it's not really supported by the community so much. Live comedy is difficult. So there's only one show in town, and that's Laughs Comedy Club. Yeah. So and some of the comics have tried to put on little comedy nights down on 4th Avenue, but now there's construction, blah blah blah. So I'd say that's the hardest part, but it doesn't make a difference. When you hear about the famous stand-up comics, you got to make your own opportunities. You find a club, you tell them, look, I'm going to do comedy here, and then you go there, and then people hate you, and then you become better. So I like all these various forms. I'm not really great at any of them, but it seems that I'm a ham. So there's in Tucson, if you've never been to it, you gotta go. It's the Rogue Theater, R-O-G-U-E, and they're the top. They're on a par with New York City and all that sort of shit. The people that run the theater are great. So I got to do 5 plays with them, 6 plays, paid nicely, treated like an actor.
It's the interview you've been waiting for. It's your best friend at Sinatra's Hideout.
All right, that's all the time we have today. Brian Taraz, definitely somebody to watch out for. Thank you for coming. He's gonna burn me. He's gonna set my hair ablaze.
Do not burn.
All right, you guys. Please join us next week. We're gonna have some new artists, new up and coming artists, and I hope you stick around.
Tucson Taboo and Underground.
Because then you'll see a white dot everywhere we look. We're rolling.
Yeah. You have to stay quiet on the set. Rolling tape.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. So Satan, the controversial.
Oh great, we're gonna have bloopers. Sweet.